Good morning, everyone. So good to see you. We got the room full again with the door prizes, so very happy. Thank you so much, Maria. As Maria said, my name is Kirsten Baszler, and I'm honored and privileged to be your state superintendent of schools for the great state of North Dakota. And I'm so honored to be up here today on stage to welcome all of you and to honor the completers of our North Dakota Be Legendary School Board Leadership Recognition Program. This is an incredibly important program for the hundreds and hundreds of school board members that serve our schools, our 168 school districts across the state. As a former school board member myself, I served on the Mandan School Board for 9 years, 7 of those years as president. I know how profoundly rewarding it is, and I know how profoundly difficult and challenging it is. So today, we are here to celebrate and honor a group of exceptional leaders from across our state who have completed this transformative Be Legendary School Board Leadership Institute. As Governor Burgum mentioned this morning, North Dakota's largest financial investment goes to education in our state. I'm going to say that again. The largest financial investment of our state legislature from our general fund goes to education. In K-12 education, for our side of things, 98% of the $2.5 billion biennial investment that our state approves and authorizes and makes in our state, of the $2.5 billion biennial investment, 98% of that funding is delivered directly out to our school boards for them to make decisions, both policy and funding decisions. So as we delve deeper into this important recognition, let us reflect on the mantra of that program, of the Be Legendary School Board Institute program. That mantra is, student outcomes don't change, won't ever change until adult behaviors change. And those adult behaviors begins with the leadership at the very top of every school district in our state. The Be Legendary School Board Leadership Institute is an intensive program specifically and specially designed for governing teams comprised of school board members, their superintendents, and any other executive leadership within that district. When they come together for the School Board Leadership Institute, they learn how to become laser focused on student academic outcomes, basing all of their decisions, both their policy decisions and their spending decisions, on how those decisions impact student academic outcomes. The reason that schools exist, to ensure that our students are having the academic outcomes that will allow them to have the knowledge, skills, and disposition to be ready for whatever they choose to do after high school. Our boards not only go through an intensive 2-day mindset training, but they also are then coached for a year or two after, so they are then able to monitor themselves and actually analyze how much of those school board meetings each month or every other week, depending on how frequently they meet, how much of that meeting time was spent talking about the progress that their school is making toward student academic outcomes. The Be Legendary School Board Leadership Framework is based on 6 critical pillars to transform that school board performance. The state of North Dakota invests deeply in professional development for our teachers, for our principals, for our superintendents, for our school business managers, for our bus drivers, our child nutrition workers, our crossing guards. We invest deeply in professional development for all of those important cogs on the wheel that make education work. And now, for the first time in North Dakota's history, we are partnering with the North Dakota School Boards Association to invest deeply in those decision makers that are making policy and funding decisions for 98% of the funding. The Institute began in 2020, and to date, 30% of school boards in North Dakota have completed that 2-day, 16-hour training. It's important to note that this is not mandated. by the Department of Public Instruction, not mandated by our state legislature, but voluntary for each of these school districts that we're about to honor today. And with that, 30% of our school board leaders have stepped up and said, count us in. These visionary leaders have embarked on a journey of growth and empowerment, striving to create a lasting impact on their communities. Once they complete that year of coaching, and then possibly the second year, the culture of that district is changed forever. No longer is a decision made on spending or policy without the question being asked, how does this impact our student outcomes, and is it worth the investment of our time and our treasure because it's getting positive results on investment for our state funds. Through rigorous learning and self-reflection and shared experiences, these leaders have elevated their knowledge, skills, and most importantly, their mindset that all students can achieve, all students can read on grade level, can perform math on grade level, and that is the question that they're asking themselves at every board meeting, at every convening, with every decision they make. They have embraced the challenge of shaping the future of their education. And when we have this mindset and this training and these skills in community after community after community, then and only then will our state's reading and math scores be elevated to the place where we want for all of our children to be reading and doing math well. When we have adult behaviors that have changed across the state, then and only then will our student outcomes change. Today, we are honoring 13 school board members that have embarked in this journey since last June when we were together. We understand that there are 10 boards represented today, and we have those district leadership teams with us. If you are in the room and receiving an award today, I would ask that those district leadership teams come to the, I guess it would be stage right for you, where Assistant Superintendent Lori Matzke is waving, so we can begin to recognize you. I'd now like to turn it over to Mr. Joe Koloski, who leads this work and manages this work at the Department of Public Instruction. Joe.
Thank you, Superintendent Basler. As Superintendent Basler mentioned, when we say your name, please come on up to Mrs. Lori Matzke, and she'll usher you back behind the stage. And you'll see a slew of DPI employees there to help you and to help you up on the stage. When I call your school's district's name, board members should come forward, receive a plaque, and congratulations from the Superintendent of Public Instruction, Kirsten Basler, and the new incoming Executive Director of the North Dakota School Boards Association, Amy DeCook. Welcome, Amy. So the first school district that is going to be recognized today is the Anamoose Public School Board. And if you come on down here. The second school district to be recognized today is Beach Public School Board. The next district, Devils Lake Public School Board. Next up, we have the Fort Yates Public School Board. Next, we have the Harvey Public School Board. Next, we have Langdon Public School Board. I don't believe Langdon's here. Langdon is not here, but let's give them a round of applause. Next up, Lairmore Public School Board. Anyone from Lairmore? Nope. Give them a round of applause. New Rockford Cheyenne Public School Board. Okay. Next, we have the North Border Public School Board. North Border. I know these folks are here because I saw them earlier. The Oberon Public School Board. Next, we have the Rolette Public School Board. Anyone from Rolette here today? TGU, do we have anyone from the TGU Public School Board here today? And last but not least, the Velva Public School Board. Velva Public School Board. Let's once again applaud these distinguished school boards for their dedication to continuously improving student outcomes. Thank you.